students enjoying the school. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Antony.
Today is September 20th. We're on pages 40 and 41. It is day 2 of our Origins article called Happy Hobbit Day.
Yeah, 我们今天要继续跟各位介绍欢庆哈比人节。我们昨天简单的介绍了一下魔戒还有哈比人历险记的一些背景故事，然后还有提到说大家为什么喜欢哈比人。我们今天要跟各位继续介绍更多跟哈比人有关的资讯哦。
So we learned yesterday that The Lord of the Rings, that's the book after The Hobbit, was 1,200 pages long. It's a huge book, 1,200 pages. And the author, J.R.R. Tolkien, did not know how to touch type. That's like typing with all 10 fingers. He only used 2 fingers. He typed that whole book like this, looking for the letter.
哇哦，
超money
好神奇哦！所以说，我们这个作者 J.R. Tolkien 他很特别的地方是，他这个1200页的巨作，对不对？他用2指神功这样哒哒哒哒哒哒，慢慢把它打出来，1200页。
What do you call this in Chinese? Typing like this?
通常讲1指神功或是2指神功。
2指神功
就是用两根手指头这样，或者1根手指头这样叭去找那些东西，那打起来非常的没有效率。
10 fingers is called touch typing. Touch, like 你碰到什么。2 fingers in English we call chicken pecking.
Chicken pecking 像小鸡在啄那种感觉，好可爱。
All right, let's get ready to hear our story. And when we come back, we got paragraph 1.
Happy Hobbit Day. If you are a fan of hobbits, you'll be happy to know that there is a special day for them. Hobbit Day is held every year on September 22nd. In fact, the celebration is a birthday party. It takes place on the birthday of the 2 most famous hobbits, Bilbo and Frodo. How can you take part in Hobbit Day? One way is to plan a themed party about hobbits. You and your friends can dress like hobbits and watch Hobbit movies. Make sure your party includes a large amount of food. This is because hobbits usually eat 7 times per day. Another way to celebrate is by going on a hobbit-like adventure. Explore your local neighborhood or an area that you've never been to before. Still, another way is to just stay at home by yourself, as hobbits like to do, and read The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings. No matter how you decide to celebrate Hobbit Day, make sure to share your fun by posting it on social media with the hashtag Hobbit Day. That way, you can connect with Hobbit lovers all over the world.
When I was a kid, there was a movie called Revenge of the Nerds. So 书呆子的报仇. It's not a good movie anymore. It's kind of 丢脸 honestly today. But it was a good idea because it was like in the past, you didn't want to be a nerd. You didn't want to love uncool things. And I feel today, it's not only is it cool to be a nerd, people really want you to really explore and love these things that aren't maybe so cool. Like when I was a kid, I played video games a lot and people were like, you play video games. That was funny. People would laugh at you. 超级玛丽. And today, like video games, everybody plays video games. Even old people, like 那个台湾爷爷, he has like 9 Pokemon Go phones, right?
Right,
14,
没错.
Right?
没错.
And so it's like Revenge of the Nerds. And that's what I really like about this story. As we'll see today, like, hey, do you want to dress up like a hobbit and eat hobbit food? Okay, let's go. Like, I love that. It's okay to do what you love.
没错，很多时候呢，老师刚刚提到说，以前的时候大家都会觉得说，如果说你被称之为 nerd， 书呆子，或是对某一些事物有特殊喜好，比方说星际大战啦，或是一些特殊的一些动漫、电玩那种东西有兴趣的话，大家会觉得，哈哈，你看你这个电玩迷啊，什么什么迷。以前是负面的概念，现在变成正面的概念，大家觉得这样很酷，所以很多时候你就是拥抱你所喜欢的事物，这样是 OK 的。
Yeah, like it's become cool to know things. Like people will shout, "你看书," Like it's like, what's wrong with knowing things? That's strange. Like, what's wrong with being smart?
没错。
I don't know. Okay. Anyways, if you are a fan of Hobbits, you will be happy to know that there is a special day for them.
好，所以他就告诉你了。If you are a fan of Hobbits， 好，如果你是哈比人的迷的话，你很喜欢哈比人的话 ，you will be happy to know。接下来告诉你的事情，你一定会很开心的知道这件事。什么事呢 ？That there's a special day for them， 居然有一个特别的日子是专门留给哈比人的哦。
Hobbit Day is held every year on September 22nd. That's 2 days from now.
没错。好，在这里的话 ，Hobbit Day， 好，哈比人节呢 is held， 好，被欢庆 every year on September 22nd， 也就是它在每年的9月22号，好，它就会欢庆这个哈比人节。
In fact, the celebration is a birthday party.
哦，事实上呢 ，the celebration is a birthday party。事实上，它是一个生日派对。
It takes place on the birthday of the 2 most famous hobbits, Bilbo and Frodo.
原来如此啊，他就说 it takes place on the birthday of the 2 most famous hobbits。好，他这边要提到说呢，事实上为什么是9月22号？是因为在魔戒啊，还有哈比人的故事里面，其中最受欢迎的也最知名的2个主角就是 Bilbo。哇，我们知道 Bilbo Baggins 还有 Frodo 这2个人刚好都是9月22号出生的。
That's right. And Confucius's birthday is Teacher's Day, right? That's September 28th, right? Yeah. I think we like to celebrate things on people's birthday. We'll put holidays right on your birthday. Christmas is like that, right?
Yeah.
But this is song. We don't know when Jesus was born. We just said, okay, right here.
Right here, 没错。
All right. So before we go to our break, I wanted to share a couple stories right here. So number one, remember yesterday I told you guys, ask your classmates, did you watch the Lord of the Rings movie? And I know I'm old man Gorski now. I get that. I understand you guys see an old man now, okay? But when I say this is a good movie, I'm not joking. Every award that the Lord of the Rings got nominated for, that time let's see, will they win? They won every single one, including Best Pictures. All 11. They won every single one.
没错，所以老师这边提到说，我之所以说这个电影好，不是因为我是老王卖瓜啊，我们这个年纪怎么样，不是，它是真的很好。然后如果各位你去看他那个年表，就是他们如果去参加Oscar，
all 11 Oscars，
所以尤其是第3集The Return of the King， 那一集里面他们11项提名，11项全拿
，and that's not even the best one. The Return of the King is not the best one. I think number 2 is better. Right, the Two Towers.
The Two Towers， 好，双城奇谋也是很棒的，所以你有机会要去看一看，真的是全包囊括了所有提名奖项，超厉害。
That's crazy. I don't think that's ever been repeated where you win all your awards, especially when it's like 11.
没错
That's a crazy number.
11项大奖。
And then this is also not the first time someone tried to make a Lord of the Rings movie. In fact, the Beatles tried to make a Lord of the Rings movie. And listen, I love the Beatles. The Beatles are awesome. But J.R.R. Tolkien was like, nah, bro. You gotta stop. And the author of the Lord of the Rings went to the Beatles. Do you know how famous the Beatles are? And you told them like, nah, bro, chill. If I was like on the Beatles, I would have felt really bad. I would have been like, they're like, who said we can't do that? J.R.R. Tolkien? I would have felt really sad.
没有错。所以你可以想想看哦，其实事实上之前想要拍魔戒，这不是第一个想要拍魔戒的这个计划。事实上，老师刚刚提到说，披头士。英国很有名，1960年代的超级天王披头士。突然想说，我们来拍这个魔戒好不好？然后作者跟他说：“兄弟不要，
对啊，
兄弟不要冲动。”
那个作者告诉他们：“嘿，
可以不要吗？
你不行。And they were like, really? No, don't.
No, 真的不行。
So yeah, that's I would have felt bad. Like I bet like Paul was like he like cried.
我相信会这样哈，可恶。
All right, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, let's talk about how to celebrate Hobbit Day. Hey friends, welcome back to Enjoy English School. We're starting paragraph 2. You know, Anthony, remember yesterday I told you the one thing I remember from Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I remember.
Potatoes.
Yeah, that's right.
But there's actually one more thing. 今天我就想到了. So, I like to play the shooting game on my Nintendo Switch. 事实上第3集就刚出来. It's called 漆弹大作战 Splatoon 3. And we'll just从 Splatoon 1开始玩，我超喜欢。And something I really like to do in Splatoon is to Gandalf. Now, Gandalf was this very strong wizard. He's very powerful. And he saved everyone in the Lord of the Rings. There's this big monster, and he wants to catch him. And he tells everyone, you run, I will save you. And he takes his wizard's wand, and he says, you shall not pass. And so when you Gandalf in shooting games, you stand in the small hole, and you stop the whole team. I love to Gandalf in shooting games. Maybe you do this too. I don't know if you like to Gandalf. Like you said you like to Gandalf too, but it's different.
Yeah, different. 然后我们提到 to Gandalf， 老师在这边讲的话是那种一夫当关，然后挡住所有敌人的那种感觉。因为他在那个好像第2集里面 Two Towers 里面
That's right.
他提到的最有名的台词 You shall not pass。然后这个词呢，通常是我在教书的时候跟学生讲到这时候，你太不认真了，你再这样我就要 Gandalf 你。You shall not pass 。
shall 是那个非常生气，就是说你没有办法。Okay, so 没有办法过去了，
我要把你当掉。
It's different. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's continue here. How can you take part in Hobbit Day? One way is to plan a themed party about hobbits.
好，我们现在告诉你说，你要怎么样去参与这个哈比人节呢 ？How can you take part in? Take part in 就是 participate in， 就参与的意思。你可以去计划哈，去规划出一个主题的，就以哈比人为主题的一个 party， 一个派对这样子。
So there was a themed party I once read about. This is not my party, but I love this idea. I wish I had thought of it. It was a themed party for Halloween. This man and this woman invited everyone to come to their Halloween party.
Yeah.
But you have to wear a costume. If you don't wear a Halloween costume, you can't come to their party.
Okay, yeah.
And so people, they dressed up like a hot dog. They dressed up like a rabbit. There was a clown. And so everybody was at this themed Halloween party. And then finally, 就是那个开派对的那个人, the man and the wife, they came out in their Halloween costumes. The man was wearing a black suit, and the woman was wearing a white dress.
Yeah.
That was their wedding. So at their wedding, all of their friends are dressed like hot dogs and cookies and clowns. And I love that idea. And their wedding pictures are so funny.
Yeah， 我可以想象，老师刚刚提到说，就是用万圣节的那种名义邀请大家来参加，所有人都要奇装异服的，参加服装派对一样。然后有人装扮成像热狗一样的啦，有人装扮成吸血鬼等等，兔子啊什么都来了。来了之后才发现到说，哇，原来这个派对的主角，也就是这个男主人、女主人，原来他们是要办一场婚礼，所以那个婚礼上的照片一定超精彩的。
好好笑耶！ You see them, there's like a person, there's like a zombie, there's a person with a knife in his head, like a 刀片在头。Yeah, they're just such silly pictures. I love it's such a funny memory.
Yeah, 好酷。
Oh, all right, let's continue. You and your friends can dress like hobbits and watch Hobbit movies.
好，他就告诉你说 ，You and your friends can dress like hobbits. 好，你们可以装扮成哈比人的样子，然后一起看哈比人的电影。
Or you know what would be cool? Like you pick maybe you really know the movies. Like you pick your favorite scene and you try to make your own maybe you make toys. Or maybe you act it. Like that would be fun, right?
对，没有错，自己演，你选最喜欢的片段，然后自己把那段演出来。
I would just like run around. You shall not pass. And Chris, go away.
Go away. Just get out of here.
Make sure your party has a large amount of food. This is because hobbits usually eat 7 times per day.
好，现在告诉你说啊，确保一件事情一定要发生哦，就是你一定要买好大量的食物。Why? This is because hobbits usually eat 7 times per day. 他们一天要吃7餐，所以你要喂饱你所有的哈比人的朋友。
And if you're old enough, hobbits like to drink a lot of beer. So if you're old enough, maybe you can make, I don't know, root beer or something, right?
麦根沙士之类的吧。
Yeah,莎士比亚, right?
对。
Here we go. All right, let's continue here. Another way to celebrate is by going on a Hobbit-like adventure.
好，接下来呢，相对于前面那个 one way， 它这边提到 another way， 另外一种方式 to celebrate， 好，去庆祝的方式呢 is by going on a Hobbit-like adventure， 去开始去规划出一个冒险之旅，像是哈比人一样的冒险之旅。
Okay, so where would you go?
会去哪里呢？要去哈比人历险，我可能会到各个酒吧去这样子去玩吧。I don't know.
You know where I would go? I go to Yaming Mountain, right?
哦，山洞。
Because in the Lord of the Rings, what did you want to do? You wanted to take the one ring to rule them all,
right?
And you had to throw it in the volcano,
right?
And Yaming Mountain used to
volcano.
be a volcano, right?
Right, that's a very good
there
idea.
You go. And there's places where like they still have like sulfur. What's it called? Sulfur.
硫磺.
Salt. S-U-L-F-E-R.
That's right.
My English is very poor. Sulfur, excuse me. And throw your ring in, I guess. I don't know. Maybe just cook some of those eggs. Can you still do that in Taiwan?
I don't know. I've never tried.
You never tried to cook the eggs?
No.
是真的是台湾人吗？
台湾人吗？哎，他还比我更台湾的感觉。
All right. So explore your local neighborhood or an area that you've never been to before.
他就告诉你说 explore your local neighborhood， 到你这个社区附近你没有去过的地方走一走转一转嘛。
Neighborhood. It's a little tricky to say. Let's continue. Still another way is to just stay at home by yourself, as hobbits like to do, and read The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings.
或者呢 still another way， 所以你会看到 one way。Another way, still another way. 好，这三个的话是一整组的哦。或者你还可以这样做 to just stay at home by yourself， 就直接自己待在家里头 as hobbits like to do， 就像哈比人喜欢待在家里一样 and read The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings。 好，干脆就在家里头好好的看看哈比人历险记，或是看看魔戒的书，这样也不错哦。
Now, yesterday, I think you used the word homebody.
Right? Homebody.
A homebody, it's one word. Home, 不是 house. Homebody is a person that doesn't like to go out. I think we are homebodies, right?
Right.
Like Anthony and I are friendly and we like to talk to people, but I don't really like to go out a lot. I don't really. I'm happy to stay home.
没错 ，homebody 的意思就是喜欢待在家里头的人。好，这个是也不能说是宅，而是说，哎，在家里头这样子开开心心过也很好的那种感觉。
There is another word. Maybe you don't see anybody. And 통상, you live far away in nature where people can't find you. That's called a hermit. H-E-R-M-I-T. This word you probably know from a hermit crab. There's a little crab, 小螃蟹, and it will leave its shell, find a bigger shell, and jump inside.
没错，寄居蟹。那如果你今天提到说 you live like a hermit， 就是你喜欢就是隐居，好都不跟人家打交道，那个话又是另外一种境界，那种宅已经宅到一个更宅的境界。
Yeah, that feels worse. That sounds bad. A homebody is fine. A hermit is kind of bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break, and when we come back, we got paragraph 3. All right, friends, it's time for Enjoy English School, paragraph 3. The people that made the movie The Lord of the Rings, especially the first 3 movies, the Fellowship of the Ring, all of those, the people that played hobbits, they became really good friends. And even today, I saw a picture really recently. They all got together and were just hanging out. And it was only them. Only the hobbits. It was Merry and Pippin and Frodo and Sam. When they ended that movie, all 9 people in that group got matching Lord of the Ring tattoos.
Yeah, 我有听过这个故事啊。他们后来一起相约去刺青，然后他刺青的内容好像是用精灵语，然后他是刺了一个9，1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9数字的9。
Yeah, but actually the one guy that played Gimli the dwarf, he had the long red beard. His name is John Rhys Davies. He's a pretty famous actor, and he actually refused to get the tattoo. Now, I don't have any tattoos. I think I would have gotten that tattoo because I think they knew when they were making this movie, it was really special. I think they could feel it.
没错，他可以感受到在拍片过程中，他们彼此之间建立的那种情感情谊。他希望纪念这一刻，他会把他这个刺青刺下来，这样子。
Would you have gotten that tattoo?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
definitely.
yeah. And again, you don't have tattoos, right?
I don't have any tattoos.
We don't have tattoos. Would you have gotten that tattoo? I think I would have, and I don't have tattoos. Archie, I guess everybody put the tattoo on a different place. So some people, you don't know where the tattoo is.
Yeah.
So I assume someone has it on their butt. I assume that.
I guess so. I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, 应该是屁股上. All right, let's continue here. No matter how you decide to celebrate Hobbit Day, get a tattoo. Make sure you share your fun by posting it on social media with the hashtag Hobbit Day.
所以在这里他说，不管呢 ，no matter how you decide to celebrate Hobbit Day， 不管你要怎么样去庆祝这个哈比人节呢 ，make sure to share your fun by posting it on social media with the hashtag Hobbit Day.
Hobbit Day.
没错，不要忘记要在那个社群软体里面、社群的媒体里头去 po 一下文，然后让大家知道说你在庆祝哈比人节。
Remember when it was really cool to call Wednesday Hump Day? And everyone was saying that? I missed that. We're bringing that back. All right, Hobbit Day. That way, you can connect with Hobbit lovers all over the world.
这样一来的话呢，你就可以跟世界上所有喜欢哈比人的朋友产生这种连结咯。
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You get LARP. LARP. That's live action role playing. That's when you act out your favorite things from the movies. Sometimes those are really cool and sometimes it's really embarrassing.
没错。
All right. Well, with that, let's get ready for vocab review and we'll check out those words. All right, friends, it's time for vocab review, and we got some long ones, so get ready. Our first one is, in fact, subject verb.
In fact, 事实上呢，通常在使用这个字的时候，后面是给你很多细节的资讯，或是告诉你哦，其实未必是这样子哦。这时候会用 in fact.
I have a question. Can I translate 这个事实上 to actually?
Actually, yeah, I think most of the
like,
time.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yes. Actually is another 那个很口语的方法 to say this. In fact, actually. All right. Number 2, to take part in.
To take part in 就是指参与的意思。
Or to participate.
没错。
Number 3. Okay, so we have a series of starters for our sentence. One, another. Still another.
One another, still another 就是有这个，还有这个，甚至还有这个哦，那种感觉。
Number 4 is to include.
To include 就是包含、包括的意思。
Number 5, to explore.
Explore 就是探索、发掘的感觉。
Number 6, a neighborhood.
A neighborhood 就是你家附近的社区、社群。
If you're in my classroom, this is a required word. I make you test. I test this word all the time to force kids to learn it. Number 7, to post.
To post 好像在那个社群媒体里头去贴文，就叫做 post. To share.
To post on social media.
贴文。
Number 8, to connect with somebody.
To connect with somebody 就是指去跟人家连结，去让更多可能喜欢这些哈比人的人可以连结。这时候
What's your favorite Lord of the Rings movie? Or moments? Like, do you have, like I was like potatoes and you shall not pass.
I think
to Gandalf.
Yeah, I think you shall not pass is
That's
definitely
like the
one of
thing.
them. Yeah, the
Yeah.
thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, the Christopher Lee played Sauron.
Uh-huh,
He,
Sauron,
He
yes.
read that book every single year of his life. He wanted to be Gandalf so bad. But because of his face, I mean, he looks evil. And I like Christopher Lee, but he looks evil. And so they
Right.
picked him to be Saruman, which is still pretty cool. But he wanted to be Gandalf. So, I mean, imagine being the enemy of Gandalf.
Right.
That's still pretty cool.
没错。
Let us know in the comments. Do you have favorite moments? Do you have any kind of like nerdy holidays like this Hobbit Day? And 我说 nerdy 我没有批评，我就是抄书呆子的。
没错。
So let us know what you love. Tell us in those comments. And we hope to see you soon on Enjoy English School. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Antony.
See you then.
Bye-bye.